On this episode, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Davenport Cabin. And sadly, I have no relation to the Davenports in Harrisburg. I already know what you're thinking. But as we continue the journey, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So what was this house originally?
This was a one-room cabin.
One-room?
Moved at home.
And so what does the Davenport have to do that was big?
Well, the Davenports, the father of the family, was kind of one of the first settlers. So he was a farmer, and he sent his son to Harrisburg Township High School. So Harry Taylor was the principal at the time, and they had just built the original school, the one that's there today.
Yes.
So Mr. Davenport's son was going to school there, and he was a notorious troublemaker. There's even a story that there was a feud in the school between two clubs, and they were in this feud of hanging their club flag on the flagpole. And Mr. Davenport got to school one day and saw that the other club had taken his flag down and put theirs up. And he went and got his shotgun and shot it off the flagpole. So that wouldn't go over so well today.
Right.
But Harry Taylor literally grabbed him by the ear and dragged him home. And they thought for sure that the Davenports would never do anything good for Harrisburg. But they were wrong, because that boy that brought the shotgun to school ended up being the president of the school board.
Wow.
And helped get all kinds of funding for the school, and they built on and made the high school really like what it is today with some of the additions. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who would have known Davenport would be a troublemaker? This cabin, along with the other cabins on the estate, were broken down and numbered and put back up in their final resting place. Though there are only a few items in this building that were used by the Davenports, it has now turned into a farm tool / coffin exhibit.
So there's a Victorian coffin in here. We like some of the darker things. And one thing that was not in shortage when the Historical Society bought this land in the 60s was coffins, unfortunately. Part of the poorhouse, people would come here and they would die here, they'd be buried here across the street.
Right.
And so they had a lot of coffins on hand when they bought the property. So I think they kept a few and then not for most of them.
Yeah, that's neat.
Those Victorian wicker coffins, definitely a rarity. That's not something that you see very often.
Right.
And that kind of matches the Victorian wheelchair over there.
Yep.
Kind of interesting. Lots of farm tools in here. We have a loom over here. Well, but yeah, this is the place where we put things that we need to figure out what they all are.
Yeah. As this episode comes to an end, be sure to check out all the other Pioneer Village videos that are up and running. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes. I'll see you next week.